at the confluence of the Three Rivers is Acrisure Stadium. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. And the Panthers' kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Redhawks offense will get first crack at it today. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's worked his way into this passing attack, and the coaches are very pleased with his progress.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power 4. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad.
Third down play from the gun. Unloads to the right. He's got it. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They go right back to him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Redhawks look to keep this drive humming. Off the RPO, complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They're going to run it, and they swarm him under.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Redhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And he tried to pin them deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Panthers' offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the sophomore running back. He has become a key piece of this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss.
Turning it on! Inside the 30. The tag. Touchdown, Panthers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him,
caught, and he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now, and the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Redhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Gonna run it. It's Turner. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Got a man. It's Kent. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Panthers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Fights off a defender.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished.
Got a little grass. He now has 108 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener.
3rd down and inches, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to be physical and they're going to run the football, but they still execute at a good level. Not only picking up the first down, chewing up more yardage to make this drive even easier.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he's in for a 2nd touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down there. He knows how to get in the end zone, and I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Final play of the quarter coming. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. 3 seconds left on the clock, just enough time to squeeze out one more play here in the 1st. It's a draw. Might have a chance. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So first down here as they go back to work. This time he wants to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Sends it back in motion. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Got his man out of the backfield. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on 3rd.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Time to take a shot. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Pittsburgh sends out the offense to start this drive. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Running the red zone. It's Turner. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Takes the easy throw in the flat. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got the back over the middle. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
So the officials take a... And he's in! Touchdown, Panthers! He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So they move the ball 37 yards on the drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Lets it fly. Soft spot in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Redhawks come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Going deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. The play action fake. Hauls it in with one hand. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Redhawks will try to pick it up on fourth down. He's down immediately, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down. Following the play, there is a Pitt Panther slow to get up. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Turner. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'll try to run for it. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. This quarterback needs to stay true to his mechanics. He just sort of heaved it up off the back foot.
And these mechanics are crazy. You see all these quarterbacks on the field with towels before games and doing that little salsa thing that you see quarterbacks with their hips, popping through. But it makes sense because you have to have that good, strong base underneath you. Otherwise, you start to sail that football and miss your target.
Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Pucks it out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Redhawks moving quickly to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Reynolds. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Under fire. And they got it.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Took a shot as he threw. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Redhawks decide to punt it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Good gain there, picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
Picks up the first down. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Fresno State taking on the number 15 team, the USC Trojans.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And obviously this offense has had their way getting the huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Trying to buy time. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. A smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Red Hawks send out the punt unit. No fair catches here, looking for room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. On the run, it's Turner. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. It's complete on the right side. Open space at the 25. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. The run inside. It's Turner. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
How How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. New center Dallas right on the doorstep for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Intercepted deep in his own end. Crosses midfield. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Redhawks! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
27, Miami, Ohio, 7.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Oh, they're after him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Got it in the middle. It's Turner. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Motion from the back. To the air on 2nd down. Going to try to get it himself. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And the Redhawks will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. On the draw, it's Turner. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Rides to the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Takes the handoff. It's Turner. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Hicks. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He'll try to take it back.
The most frustrating thing I see in football is when teams give up and they quit and they wave the white flag. It drives me nuts. You're on the field. Your job is to stop them. It doesn't matter what the scoreboard is. It doesn't matter how much time is left. Keep fighting. Keep grinding. You never know what can happen. Maybe you get hot. Maybe you make an all-time comeback.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Breaks into the open. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Using his legs, it's right. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down there?
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Brings it down on the right side. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Panthers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Looking for a crease to the left. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They give it to him again. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He's got it, first down and more. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Panthers, after moving the sticks through the air, here's a little room there. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. He might want another play. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were in the last 4th quarter.
Pittsburgh will come to the line with a 1st and goal. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee.